Good morning, gamers. Hi, Bailey. How are you? Sorry I am late. I had a long day at work. I apologize. But I'm here. I am so close. Why are you being so loud? Stop it. I am so close to being able to go back to 8 hours. So close! We're almost there. We're almost there. End of week. We're set. I'm calling. Okay. The supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, perfect black marble statue, has been recently rediscovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of 000 for its long-awaited premiere. All gods rule. Both you and enemies deal extra damage. Radical history. Woo! Oh yay! He's cute. Fertile bones run in your family and you spent each summer in a cast. I get injuries when I get hit. Whack. Hi, quickly welcome in. How are you? How are you, bestie? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired. I get tired. Stop hitting things. I get tired. We're hanging in there. How are you? Library notes. What is this? Gain a random spell. Written knowledge transcribed on the notes. Sear your brain. But I learned the third eye spell. Whatever. Is it going to rain? Click, 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 click. Someone is standing here. Odd. Alright, so we already took off 2 reason. Let me get my reason back. I'm doing alright. My fiance's out of town this week, so I'm alone. Oh, fun. Is she out of town for, like, work stuff? Or for funsies? I don't know how I'm supposed to get to work since she took the car. You'll figure it out. I'm sorry. What are your plans for the week? Let's see. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. Torture patrons that can cure any health problem. We'll find this ramen shop eventually. Alright. Let's go look at our clothes. Aspiring idol. Rebel outfit. A collection. And star. I like the idol. That one's cute. Looks like the eye manager training. Oh, fun! Exciting! It's such a shame if I miss a day or 2 because I have no vehicle. Yeah, I sense a cold coming on for you. I'm like psychic with that kind of stuff. I can feel the coughs forming. What was it? It's already a mystery. What's up? Other than work, what are you doing this week? With the fiance being gone. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's still something connecting them. You tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Whack! Alright. Yeah, I think COVID might be coming my way. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Plus, my dad's pregnant, so oh yeah, big announcements. Like, no, I've been bored all day. No game is really hitting anymore. That's fair. I might recommend Skyrim. I have wanted to do nothing but play Skyrim for the past like week, so I definitely recommend. I definitely recommend. We've never played it. Rotten Report of Rancid Ramen and the Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Let's go with Rancid Ramen. Yeah, that one's big. That Skyrim is super big right now. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the doors. Shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. They were determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What's its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of gods themselves? Investigate. Alright, watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. Food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. Ew. Went through my month of Skyrim a bit back and just can't get back into it for some reason. That's fair. That's fair. I've been like hitting and missing the Sims, so I feel you. Yeah, that one's the big one for me right now. That, World of Warcraft, those are like the two that are scratching just the right itch right now. Everything else, no. I can't do it. I can't do it at all. Alright, wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brand of soda inside, but you could really use a drink. Get the cheapest one. Whoa! You buy a can of off-brand soda, and when you reach for it, something inside the machine catches your hand. You have to jerk your hand out, injuring yourself. Alright. An abdominal... How did we reach our hand inside and then get cut in our abdomen? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Get rid of that. Don't do that again. Investigate again. Mr. Triple O, your neighbor, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. What's that picture? Share your experience. Let him come up with his own stuff. Share your experience. Sadly, you don't have any recent stories that would help. Oh, that's right, because this is like the first one. At least the public won't experience the same horrors you did. Okay, are there any nice waifus for you in this game? I don't know. Welcome in, Number. I hope you're having a great day, though. I don't know. And that's been Minecraft Dungeons that Kiki got me into, but I know it won't last, it never does. Minecraft Dungeons is pretty good. I used to play on the Xbox with my brother. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I think I got, like, through the first world or something. Either before the reset or something. I don't know. But I like it. That's all fun. How'd your character manage? Yeah, I don't know! The true way is to get into the restaurant yourself. Alright, investigate again. Jesus. Heat wave continues with record temperatures. Continuing your investigation takes more and more effort. Oof. Okay. Seems that you are not the only one willing to try it for yourself. Stand in line for hours. Your questions fall on deaf ears, and you are shunned. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone, or something, tore out his throat. Steal his gun, check his wound for some clues, escape before more people arrive. Steal his gun. You'll be needing it for sure, but you still feel bad about stealing from a corpse. Yeah, take that. Wait, this is a horror game? That's a good question. I wouldn't call it horror, from what I've been able to gather. It's like one of the like the first tags for it is horror, but it's not like I'm scared of horror. But it's not like, it's not like Phasmophobia or like Five Nights at Freddy or like Bendy. What other ones they have right now? Or like Zoocosis. There's no like, I feel like there's not really like a jump scare element. It's just like, it's a mystery regarding like, a bunch of different mysteries regarding like really whack things that are happening. If that makes sense. Smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and is that blood you smell? Is it? You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you last seen her. These days, she's monitoring a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful? Yeah, chat her up. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for the horrific events? This is more like a thriller. Yeah, I would call it that. Yeah. It's got like horror elements, but it's not like... Other than like the art, I don't think it's scary. Hearing footsteps, you turn around. Behind you stands a pretty woman in a sweater. Natural beauty. Yes, this is exactly what I need. You shudder, seeing the weird woman reaching into her pocket, producing a nasty-looking knife. Pretty face. Mind if I borrow it? Oh! Yeah, alright. I forgot to, equip our gun! I don't have time to change the equipment. Gosh darn it. Alright, let us see if we can find a better weapon, and then we'll just kick her. Not enough room. Item added to storage. What have you done? My face, it's rude. See? We punched her one time and her face fell off. I'm gonna die this first time, dude. Yep. Yep. This one was bad. This one was bad. Pray twice. And then kick her. Perfect. Wait, what's that? Pick it up. Ooh, look at earrings. Alright, let me equip all of the things now. Let me move this to... Can I move any of these? There we go. Like that. +2 luck. Equip that. There we go. Easy. Now we're set. The mystery I want to solve is how to find a date for tonight. Tell her beauty's only skin deep. Yeah, I'll tell her the woman with the missing face that beauty's only skin deep. Absolutely. That's like a wonderful idea. The Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Ew. Why would I sit on the floor at a ramen shop? Whatever. Whatever. A sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man, sitting next to you, screams in pain as he's engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. She sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of this supernatural attack. Interesting. Alright. Chase after her. The woman disappears behind a corner, and when you get there, she's gone, already mixing with the crowd. In a nearby dumpster, you find a sulfur-stinking hoodie and an envelope containing your photo, plus a curious incantation. We learned a fire spell! Ah! With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. Discard 2 items to complete this. What? Investigate the lab. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Just the vial of ramen soup. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand, she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some particles, they did identify a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. You'd like to believe that was the end of it, but snippets of newspapers from other cities unsettle you. Brief articles about an exciting new ramen shop opening up its mysterious owner keep showing up. You can no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. Oof. Alright. +1 reason and stamina. 1 day. -2 reason. We're gonna die. We were set up so well the first time we'd done this. And now it's done. With more and more students going missing, the police have restricted access to the school's building. Interesting. Okay. Take the key in our mailbox. It's been raining since morning. Is Mr. Man still up? Mr. Man's still out in the hallway. Alright, we're going to regain some stamina. Leave. Alright, our next mystery will be the macabre memoir. Danner was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school's basement. Now his mind is snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. Oh! Okay. Cool. There's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all the missing people? I should investigate downtown. Ooh. Something's wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You'd better hurry out of here. Asking around the neighborhood got you some results. It seems that all the girls attended the same school. Can we investigate this, or are we stuck? I think we're stuck, we just can't go in it. Excuse me. Okay. All the missing girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them? Get to the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Check out this sculpture. The head of one sculpture looks so lifelike, you move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it. Falls off. Headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom, reaching for your head. Oh, she's gonna rip my head off. Got it. Got it. Yikes. Can I shoot? How much ammo do I have? How do I see that? I already forget. Shoot. And then, So if I do this one, I get to do 14. 12. That's the one. 14. 16. No, do that one. Boom. 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 Ringing ears. I love that. Wow, wow. Alright, let's try this again. Shoot. Punch, punch. Alright, not punch, punch. Oh, I need 66 time needed. Ew. Do that one. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I'm going to die. Can I use one of the bandages right now? No! It's fine. Turn 4 begins. Word. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind is snapped and you've been locked up in an asylum. It'd be comforting to accept that you were insane, and that no old god is awakening to devour humanity, but the drugs haven't made these horrors disappear. Ew! Ew! That's unfortunate. You've perished! I solved one mystery. And I didn't do anything else. Alright. Meat. How do I go back? I wish to go look at... I don't think there's a way to go back. Oh well. I'm gonna go look at all the endings I have. See if I can figure that out. Alright. Both you and enemies do extra damage. Backstory, World of Horror. Alright. Alright, it's a nice day outside. Alright, let's go look at Freaky Feature Found Footage and Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. What is this? Flash combat action adds a chance to dodge incoming attack. Yeah, do it. Might as well, right? So you got something else better? It's better? Let's go with the found footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of a nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? Apologies, I was trying to prove I wasn't crazy in Minecraft, but hello, I'm actually paying attention to stream now. It's okay, it's okay. How is Minecraft going? Or how was it going? What were you crazy about? Maybe you'll find a clue, but their last known whereabouts in the newspaper. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. You catch a glimpse of an art class. One disturbing painting draws your attention. Take a peek. Horrified. You gasp in pure horror. Twisted faces and impossible angles and enormous monoliths make you sick. Heard moonliths. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take the bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? Go. It was great until I was being called crazy. There's a dog, Mom. I was petting my dog, and then the dog spoke to me, but then it wasn't having to anyone else. Oh, Oh, so you were trying to prove to everyone that a talking dog mod existed. That the talking dog was a thing. I see. That's actually really funny. That bear's been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling it won't get worse. Yeah, that's so funny. I would probably also call you crazy. It spoke in chat. I had proof. Oh, so it wasn't just like an in your headphones type of thing. Interesting. What did it say? What does this dog talk about in Minecraft? An old priest is performing a ritual to appease the local demon prisoned underground. You're invited to join them. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? You've read about the ritual. Following the intricate pattern of steps, bows, and claps isn't a problem for you. Once the ritual ends, the priest thanks you and hands over an item. Corpse dust. Plus 20 experience, minus luck. Yeah, do it. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. Ah, man. In the forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog. Look at the devil. When you find it, it's caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. Help the dog. You free the dog, but the rusty mechanism snaps and the trap closes on your hand. Man, come on. Come on. I have a feeling someone is following me. We'll go directly towards them. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Adding a curse. Brain damage. How is brain damage a curse? -2 knowledge, plus 10% max reason. I mean, that's not the worst brain damage I could probably get. How do I... How is that a curse? While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and, by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Take a picture to analyze later. Take a picture of the carvings and compare them to various sources at home. Let's go this way. You find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. Ew. Go that way. It said, hey, no one believed me. But I had a screenshot, so I put that accused. Hey. Shape shimmers beneath the surface. With a splashy sound, something emerges from the murky depths. Leech girl? Ugh. Damn. Let me go look at it, hold on. In cues. Hey. That's how I'm gonna greet you every time that I see you. Gaslight. Every time I see you from now on, I'm going to greet you like that. Hey. A broken bottle! Equip that. Alright, 5 damage, 7 damage, or 3 damage. Well, let's go for the guaranteed kill. Not guaranteed. Hey, what if we killed her? Thank you. I'm gonna die again. Yeah, that'll be my egg. Hey. This is bad. Oh, I have leeches. Chance of losing 1 stamina with each investigation. I hate this. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Search the tent. Luck check. Failure. The amount of gore inside leaves no doubt about what happened to the owner. The sleeping bag was torn to shreds, and I died. This is an unknown horror was taking a toll on your health. weekend, you finally succumb to your injuries alone. As the dust settles, you open your eyes, and reality starts to crumble. We got 2 leeches and brain damage. What did we succumb to? I got 3 dogs, so I call them Gatekeep, Gaslight, and Girl Boss. Oh, that's so cute! Aw. I'm gonna be playing sometime this week. I've gotten added, I have all the mods, I have everything downloaded. Who doesn't want a little bit of brain damage? I mean, it had a little bit of a pro, you know, 10% more reason, but also, how is that an injury I succumb to? I just can't think it's good anymore. How do I succumb to that? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I wonder if I'm just like bad. Alright, hold on. Extra? What is the events codex? Oh, what does this mean? Oh, is this all of the... I think these are all of the different things that can happen. I see. I don't know what these blank ones are. Okay. Endings encyclopedia. Oh, here we go. Stamina loss, reason loss, mouth slits, survive generic. Okay, cool. Mystery endings. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. Kind of. Alright, go ahead. Gaslight isn't real. You're just crazy. You gonna play it? Are you gonna stream it or just play it off stream? I'm more inclined to play it off stream just because I have the massive backlog of games right now, but I'm not opposed to playing it on stream. Let's play! Do not feed Gaslight to a polar bear. I already lost Spaghetti. Did you lose Spaghetti to a polar bear as well? Is that why you bring up specifically a polar bear? The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Do they have any connection with the news about the stars disappearing from the night sky? Casting spells raises doom instead of its normal cost. World of Horror backstory. Word! We might be able to win this one. We might be able to do this. Open up. Empty bottle. If I take a bath right now, I'm at 1717. Okay, it just like resets for some reason. Let's go with water, warm water. This. Started a new mystery. Freaky feature of found footage, horrible history of household hell, vicious verses of a violent vigil, bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Wow, we got 4 new ones. Word. Alright, let's do this one, because we were doing this one, and then we couldn't. Spaghetti was one of my geese. Oh! And then they went missing not long after Soul spawned a polar bear near Spaghetti, so I'm assuming that's how Spaghetti died. Interesting. Well, honestly, now learning that it was a goose, I feel like deserved. Because it's a goose. I don't mess with goose. They're kind of ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Leave my geese alone. Tell your goose to leave everyone else alone. If I come onto the server, right, and I come over to near where you live, am I going to get dive bombed by your geese? I feel like the answer is probably. The pair has been following you since morning. Alright. Get out of here. Let's mention a village a lot more from your town and decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. There we go. Okay, but like IRL, I actually don't like them, but they're cute in Minecraft. No, the geese are very nice. I have ducks as well. Okay. Okay. I'll come see them, and then we'll let we'll let the geese tell their story. you might have to separate me and the goose. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Let's continue looking. We got it. You quickly find the tombstone marked with a red string. Under a stone, you find a note someone left for you. Word. All of my ducks and geese are named after some form of pasta. What all kinds do you have? How many do you have? How many birds do you have? Let's start there. How many birds do you have? And then what are their names? Everyone in this village is unsettlingly friendly. Old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. I already forgot like half of what this story was about. No one answers the door when you knock at Professor Takeuchi's door. This is odd, since he usually is punctual about his appointments. The smell of blood tells you there's something wrong. You quickly open the door and enter. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves little doubt about what happened. But how and why? What if I try to click this? Alright. Search the room for clues, search the room for useful items. Let's search for useful items. You rummage through drawers trying to find anything useful. The sound of police sirens forces you to grab the nearest item and flee from this crime scene. A broken bottle. Perfect. I don't know how many I have. The number changes what? Ballpark. Ballpark. If all of them stayed alive, how many would you have? Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. Whack. Dangerous. Alright, let's just go here. The suspicious group you've been following is gathered nearby in a forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual and clearing up ahead. Only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Alright, let's not fall down. You fall down and injure yourself. Thankfully, you managed to limp away unnoticed. Stupid. Next, let's go here. There's ravioli, pasta, penne, linguine, and there was spaghetti. Okay, so I got 4 then. Word. When are you getting fettuccine? That's the one I'm looking forward to. A shape shimmers beneath the surface. Splashing sound, something emerges from the murky depths. The stupid leech girl. Yeah. Clip. 70% chance to hit. Hit her! Hit her! Hit her! That's what I thought. Get out of here. Silly. It gets added to whenever I get more eggs. Fettuccine coming next. I love fettuccine. I need to get me some fettuccine Alfredo. I do. I do need to get me some. That'd be delicious, actually. Absolutely, it would. I made some butter noodles last week. Angel hair pasta. Banged. I had it for like 4 days straight. Absolutely banged. Let's go here. Then Click's trying to feed my dog to a polar bear. So the exact opposite of what you asked Click to do. Thunderstorm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the walls. Decipher them. You better stop. You better stop them. You recognize the strange symbols and connect them to the horrors plaguing your town. Word. Let's do this one. Take it. A parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. Steak knife, or investigate it. What if we just, like, didn't investigate a parasitic organism? What if we just, like, left it alone and walked away? What if we do that? Can we do that? What if I, like, click literally anywhere else? Why are we out here in the night? Bark is flabby and sticky. It makes you recoil in horror. Well, at least it didn't attach to us, right? I had carbonara today. I'll be eating the leftovers tomorrow. I love pasta so much. I also love pasta. Hoping Souls or Timothy will save Gaslight. You're not gonna save Gaslight? What? All the paths look the same. Are you lost? Probably. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Get a grip. Quicken your pace and leave the menacing path. Why did I lose reason for that? I feel like I would gain reason for that, because we're able to ground ourselves. Mostly Soulsy. Timothy still thinks I'm cray-cray. Do those messages only show up to the person who has the dog? While wandering through the woods, you discover a strange carving on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Take a picture to analyze later. Alright. This one. Yeah, so when I saw it, nice. So that means you gotta surprise Soulsy and Timothy with bones to get their own dogs. Guys, I'm like half asleep. I don't think I'm much help. That is right. I only have you for probably another like 2 hours, and then you're gone. 2 hours max. It's a weird one. You're surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of the forest. When you get closer, however, you discover that he's wearing a realistic mask that falls to the ground. Do you have a moment to speak about this product? Maybe? Oh! Yeah, this product. Mr. Dream Salesman. Okay. You got it, boss man. Beat him up. Dream Salesman tells you his sweet lies. What if we, like, didn't... What if we didn't... We didn't miss? There you go. Don't miss. Don't miss. Thank you. Really? They have their dogs first. Oh, they already have dogs? And they've not seen it yet? How does that work? I am pretty tired today, though. Oh, word? I only have you for like another 15 minutes? I might have had to wait up super early, like when my brother forgot something he needed for the holiday. He needed to be let in the house. Wasn't he packing, like, Sunday? Yeah, wasn't he packing Sunday? Did they not already leave? I wasn't able to get back to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, then as soon as you clock out, I hope you sleep well. I don't know how much longer I have you, but if it was super early and you've not gotten any more sleep today, then I don't have you for too much longer. Sleep well. Go to sleep. Do that one. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There's someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Run away. Making it to the edge of the woods, scared, but safe. How do we make it to the edge of the wood and we're still trying to explore the woods? Explain that. Our master is coming and we all can bask in its glory. I will eventually. Alright. I guess I can allow that. 5, 80. Beat him up. 12 and 5. Cool. So let me, while we're here. What's the thing? Spiritual actions? No. Defensive actions. Regain our reason. Cost of 2 stamina. And then beat him up again. Alright. There it is. Yes, their flight's tomorrow. Okay. They had to go to a different part of the UK first because that's where they're flying out from, so it's easy for them to just stay there the day before their flight. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. I thought they were leaving like yesterday. Yesterday or like the day before. So I always pack like the night before I have to leave somewhere. I don't ever go for very long, but that's usually that's usually how I pack. So I just assumed they were leaving earlier too. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. Let's investigate the ground for clues. Footprints and tracks suggest a fight. The owner of the tent must have been dragged by 2 unknown attackers into the woods. Oh. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go with the left. I'm gonna be really mad if I should have gone with the right. People point and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his sheep. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. I should have been right. Ah! Book of Gore. What is that? How do I get to see that? I can see my spells. Flesh regrowth. Plus 3 stamina, minus 2 max stamina. Interesting. Plus 3 reason and stamina, and add a random injury. Interesting. I may use that later. That might have been my fault. I hate leaving stuff till the last minute, so I was like, you're gonna end up forgetting something, so they packed that day. Just as I said they're forgetting something. Well, at least you figured it out, you know, the day before, or 2 days before. The day before that you were forgetting something, as opposed to when you're already on the way, or when you're already there. Better prep early and then need extra things than prep on time and then forget things. Exactly. You ever learned which house seems empty? In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. How about you just take them and run? Not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you are found by a search party. You lead them to a house, but the door to the basement is missing. Ace remains open. Word. Minus 3 doom, plus 1 reason and stamina. 1 day passes. Word. Going to level up. Plus 1 luck, plus 1 dexterity. As a switching of equipment during combat encounters. I like that. Then we're going to add Boop, 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 boop. Or do you want an actual boop? Right there. Let's do more reason, honestly. Alright, what do you got? Oh god. Look at all the tap water. It's black and oily and glistening, smelling like death. You hope it's just a temporary issue. No more bath time for me. That's ridiculous. Hate that. Been raining since morning. Go to fix the water problem. It's black and oily and glistening. No way you're gonna wash yourself in that. Alrighty. Let's go. What do these do? Seemingly broken, but maybe you can find a way to repair them. Let's see. Alright, so we've already done that one. Let us do horrible history of household health. There are many old mansions around town. Zero Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by a family of 4, disappeared without a trace once again. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? Word. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first, which the library may shed some light on. How do I go to the hospital? House is doomed to enter. Let me do that real quick. And then let me, hold on, do I have a spell? Cast a spell. I am badly bleeding. Chance of losing 1 stamina with each investigation. Okay. Enter the doctor's office. Actions available on the injury card. How many funds do I have? I don't know. But we're good now. I found some painkillers. Don't overdose it. What if I do it again? Can I, how do I know how many funds I have? Funds. No. 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 Oh, fun, right there. Silly. Okay, what if we do this again? Hold on. One more time. Exposed ribs. Surgery. AC aid. Take stamina damage in combat. Replace hasty aid with a new random injury. Ooh. I don't like that one. Discard. Plus 20 experience. Bird. Alright, there we go. I like this. We are back where we should be. I can survive this. I can survive this. Corridors flooded by a black sludge slowly oozing from underneath the door in the chemistry classroom. A damp, moldy stench rose as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? Take a sample of it. You bottle up the sample of the sludge, trying your best not to pass out from the stench. Ew. Deals extra damage when thrown. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Slay, you got this? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. Yeah, I think I'm going to die again. Absolutely I do. Suddenly, an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Excuse me. A rioter. Why are we what do I have to do with this? 90% hit, 80%. Boom, boom, boom. He seems to be kind of weak against this weapon. 7, 5, 7. This is good. Yeah. An old wound reopened. Stupid. What's that? A prescription. Good. I got sent to my storage, didn't it? Let's see. Stored item. Prescriptions. I want to look at it though. I want to look at it. Put the force tapes in. What does the prescription do? Where could you fill a prescription like this? Drug prescription. Alright, go back. Go to the hospital. Go back. Badly bleeding. I wish to treat that. You shouldn't risk stealing another bottle. Oh, wait, prescription. For an expensive pharmacy drug. I feel like I am in the right place to do this. Corridor A. Corridor B. Yeah, we're leaving. How do I leave? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Comparing different mansions with a sketch, you finally find the one. Only one problem. You'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Ugh. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace yourself. The sudden blizzard disappears as fast as it began. You leave the beach quickly. You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion you're going to talk about. Let's explore it. You got it, boss. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old, rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and only has 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. Search the room! Nothing really important here, but you think you might be able to use the one item you do find. Stored items. Energy drink. Put this away. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this right now. Energy drink. +1 dexterity until the end of the current mystery. Ooh. Okay. Hear a weird noise coming from the lock study. You must find a key. Click the mansion's room to explore it. Okay. Let's do this one. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, take a step closer, and you could swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Jar of blood, fondest memory, peace of mind. Fondest memory? Eventually, everything suddenly gets dark. You feel sad, but can't even tell why. In your pocket, you find an envelope with cash inside. Okay. I don't like that. I sold my soul to the devil. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. Start with the shelves, check out the table. You don't have time for this. Start with the shelves. Books are covered with a thick layer of dust. They seem rare, but cover mundane topics such as botany and anatomy. Alright, whatever. Go at this one. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through your telescope. Yeah, check it out. You don't see anything at first. Then you notice it. The bloated body of Aphrokatie is getting closer. I feel like I said that right. This one is calling to me. Investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Take the bath. You bathe happily and continue with newfound strength. I'm so cute. Look at me. I think that's a woman, though. Keep looking for a key. Let's do this one. It's by itself. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. Faint draft, perhaps? Move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Make your way down! Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. Step closer! Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane. No connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had, themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. Word. Old God stirs. What? I could have sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday. Right? Time skip. Thank you. There is nothing I can do about the bat. Whack. What does he look like right now? Porter? Hawaii? Bloody sweater? Bloody sweater? Okay. And your salary man, Chad. We'll go back to reporter and finish it like this. Alright. Next, we have Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil and Beckoning Bulletin. Let's go with the bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone line. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to the bulletin system or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on that bulletin and even post your own to start a conversation. Many of them use to share files or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idle culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Run it. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work. Before we do this, let's go to the hospital one more time. Hi, Zach, welcome in. Thank you for the double hydrate and the double pets. How are you? What are you up to? I smell the popcorn you made. What are you doing over there? Alright, we are going to perform the— oh, I can level up. +1 luck, bonus experience gained, +1 charisma. Let's do +1 charisma. And then we'll do, we'll do both, leadership and luck. Continue. We are going to perform our favorite spell. Mangled Hand. Oh! 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 Dragon Combat deals one stamina damage to yourself. There you go, stable condition. Discard, nothing happens. Weird. I have no funds again! Alright, run it. Laying here, eating popcorn, watching Val Challengers. Winthrop University has a Val team. Oh, fun. I think Towson might too. I'm a part of their Esports server. We got a few things going on. Who's playing right now? This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Let's do it. Slowly, you enter the unknown. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Temperature abruptly drops, and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Towards the pyramid, check the coast, give up. Let's move towards the pyramid. Frozen guard corpses watch you silently as you cut yourself on the razor-sharp edges of the ice. Are we kidding right now? Resolve. While the school's library computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. Apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thank you, Carrie. You arranged to meet her at her home in the city. I'd like sell things? I can. Bottle of sludge. Our camera. I won't use this anyway, so let's go ahead and trade this one in. And on a prescription, I can't trade in. Put it back in storage. Put it back in storage. Forest tapes. I can't trade in. This is unfortunate. We'll trade in our painkiller for now. Go to the hospital. I gotta get rid of one of those cards. -1 stamina, -2 strength. Yeah, we gotta get rid of that cut artery. -1 strength until the end of the current mystery. Okay, that's fine. That is adequate. Investigate. Gotta go back and get my master's in Valorant. Watch. Do it. That's what you want to do. Do it. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in the pool of blood. So let's go. Load the cardboard box full of PC parts up your apartment stairs. Teeth clenched, you keep it up one step at a time. God damn, computers are heavy. Let me... You wouldn't know where to find a buyer for it. Whack. Let me equip this one. And then trade in... Yeah. 3 damage, 4 damage. Speed 90. It's hit 80. Alright, fine. Strong. Bad time to be out of cash. Let us do a jar of blood this time. There we go. You started awake on a park bench. Did you faint? No sign of the grim man anywhere, but you find an envelope full of cash inside your pockets. Perfect. Wipe the sweat from your brows, you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. You test, you're now certain that everything is functional. Newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. A woman jumps out of her apartment, covered in gore. In sobs, she tries to what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. Let's check the bathroom then. Looks like her head split open. Either that or it's just like, goo. You don't enter the bathroom. Instead, you go straight to the building boiler room. One pipe coming from the ground looks like it was welded to the central system recently. Where does it lead? I'm smart. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. How many deaths there have been? The hospital's in chaos. The staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. Elevator doors open. Brace yourself. Failure! Elevator doors open, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up in the doctor's office. A nurse discovered you lying unconscious on the floor of the elevator. Whack. Whack, 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 whack. You overhear two nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home in the village and city outskirts. Visit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Let's play our favorite game! Roulette! Horn muscle. Deal -1 damage on all attacks in combat. Oh, that's not bad. We're gonna get rid of it, but that's not bad. Yeah! Investigate. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. Hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. They're preparing for something. This can't be healthy. Are they hiding something? I feel like they're preparing for something. A sense of dread creeps over you, and as the masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice the goods prices have already skyrocketed. You realize that you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. I already had no money, so there. You pull into the village bus stop. A news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Chiricahua students slept in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. I thought that I did. Whatever. Investigate. Investigation is starting to take a toll on you. Start to miss the most obvious leads. Oh, wow. You find the girl's house. Her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to the bedroom. She's a kind girl. Nothing has happened to her. Looking a little tired. Following a weird gargling sound, you enter an alley. Standing in the shadows, you notice someone who's wearing a policeman's uniform. Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here. You've made a horrible mistake. Why did you talk to this man? Lumpy officer. Why did we talk to this man? Please be absolutely for real right now. So 6. I'll do 14 as opposed to... Yeah, that's it. Tries to grab you, and he reaches for his gun. No! What's that? Handcuffs. Resolve. What does that do? While in inventory, lower human enemy's power by 5. Beat a human enemy with 12 or less health remaining if I use it. I like it. Recovered girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. He beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. I mean, she's gonna be back to join us. No way! Oh! Illusion shattered. You stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, can't help but wonder if it's in our world and that's just an illusion. Enter the portal. You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Where are you? Oh, E11. Is that a vent? I bet you that's a vent. Illusion shattered 11. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. A parasitic star is looming over dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Enter the destroyed temple, venture further into the desert, dig through the sand. Let's go towards the destroyed temple. Success. Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. There's a humanoid skeleton wearing human armor. The weapon looks strangely familiar. Let me look at my items. Put the energy drink away. What does a katana look like? 9 damage. 105 speed, chance to hit 70. I don't know, man. Katana goes pretty hard. Katana goes pretty hard. As you arrive home, you dial a number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds, the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone and then it finally connects. On screen. Welcome home. Did you like it so far? Yes or no? No. It's okay. You don't have to be ready yet. Everyone will wait for you. Your connection suddenly cuts off. When you attempt to reconnect, you find that your number has been blocked from accessing the bulletin. Dejected, you solemnly pack up the computer to give it back. However, when you arrive back at the computer club, you find a note on the door. See you all soon. Did I just kill everyone? You soon learn that the club's members leap in front of the train, holding hands. With little other choice, you stall off the computer, the guilt weighing on you all the while. That's unfortunate. Find the bulletin's number in the phone book. When you arrive at the address, you find the place empty. The bulletin was moved. Out of desperation, the police began confiscating modems and banning students from computer use. Despite this, suicides only seemed to grow faster. It even spread even further beyond Chikawa, too. Guts twists into knots every time you pass by the computer club's door. Womp womp! Old God stirs! Friendly dog disappeared last night. You'll have to find a new place to buy equipment. That's fine, probably. Take the key! Let's go back to town. Open the lighthouse. Open A, B, D. 1, 2. Okay. Let's leave. We'll be back. You can't see anything. Oh, our poster's gone. Nothing left. Nothing still for our bathtub. We are shocked by what she did. Her voice is always so calm. Uh-oh. Alright, let's start a new mystery. Vicious verses of a vibrant vigil. You've received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. The funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst that could happen? I feel like that's not the question we should be asking ourselves. Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everyone? Explore mansion action will unlock new locations and progress this mystery. Oh, this one's cool. It's different from the other ones. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. Fight that feeling. Failure. You don't have to fight. You don't have the strength to move a finger. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. Where are you? Can't fight this feeling anymore. What are you fighting for? I found a katana again. Okay. Takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact with them. 9 p.m. 8 hours until dawn. Who is that? A muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. Can't help but notice a deep scar going across his cheek. Old man's body is in the master bedroom. Go there if you want. Okay. Go to Mura. Scarred thug. Reach the spot where you and the interviewee agreed to meet. Sure enough, she's waiting for you there. She looks nervous. About more than just being alone with you. You're certain she knows something about what happened in that recent missing person incident. Act friendly. Be nice. Despite your efforts, you fail to assuage her anxiety. She acts tensely through the rest of the interview and doesn't tell you anything that wasn't already obvious. Womp womp! Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter a dark room. No way they allowed your grand uncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe the other guests will know. Dilapidated corridor. There's another family member has arrived. As all the guests are studying small cards. You should ask them about it. Who is that? You didn't get this with a letter? Here, take mine. How do I see my storage? How do I see my storage? Storage. I don't think I can. Nervously scratches his scar. Hair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. Reminds me of one of my books. Now tell me how I'm supposed to do this. Tell me how I'm supposed to do this. I am uncomfortable here. I don't understand. Alright, whatever. You think you got the order right? Okay. Sounds good. I don't know what the order is. Hearing a shuffling sound coming from behind a wardrobe, you decide to push it out of the way. Discover a niche in the wall. Someone has put 3 dusty dolls in there. You try to reach and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room, giggling. Oh! Puppet matron. Bird? I can do 13. I can do 18. I like that. Bird. Stabs you in the shin. You got it. Light up the fireplace. I do that. You spot some dry firewood and add it to the fireplace. Perception check passed. Okay. You shudder, instantly recognizing the room from newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? Check the wardrobe. I found a meat cleaver! Put it in storage! Corridor. Explore the mansion again. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final, gruesome artwork. That's just a legend, right? Arrival to the cupboard. I found you at last! No! What? Study. Seems that someone has already removed all the furniture in this room. Overgrown plants casting an unsettling shadow. I hate that. I hate that. It's midnight. You should go and pray. The body is missing. What? Where is everyone? What? Our master is coming, and we can all bask in its glory. Alright, boss man. Oh! 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 You manage to find one of the guests. They're shaken, but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door's gone. Who is it? Sotomura. Explore. First, grimoire. Find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Read it, burn it, take it. Take it. Grabbing the book, you cut yourself on a rusty nail driven through the cover. Love that for us. In a random spell, lose 1 to 2 reason. We're gonna storage that. And we're gonna level up. More reason. +1 knowledge, +1 luck. Bonus experience gain. Let's do +1 luck. No, let's do knowledge. Let's do the knowledge. Knowledge is stamina. Oh. Forest twists and turns, trapping you in this mansion. I think you can hear the other guests somewhere, but should you risk getting lost yourself? Yes, go find them. Go find them, boss man. You're losing blood. Seek help. What? Oh, the cut artery. Oh, that is unfortunate. You enter the art workshop. Why is there an art workshop in this mansion? Check out the masks. One mask looks similar to the design you once saw in an occult book. Decided to take it with you. I do this while we're here. Entering the dark room, you spot Hawato and his wife hugging each other. When they turn around, you scream in terror. Their bodies are slowly becoming one, and their fused faces express the same thing. Rage. Equip this. Oh! I hate that. What went wrong? I hate that thing. Alright, guys. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. Place blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Where are you? What if I explore instead? No, I'm not sacrificing this guy. No way. No way. Unseen force leads your hand. Reach for a knife and stab a surprised guest. Conclude the ritual. The price is paid. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. You wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass, the old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. Recognize a tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased grand uncle. Hoarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. Death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man who has cheated death disappears behind the trees. Everything gets dark. The man who you thought was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murder. You know the police officers won't believe you when you tell them the truth, and do your best to forget the nightmares you left behind. Word. Alright, what's the last one? The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be the radio mast failure. Word. Word. Take the key. Go back to the lighthouse. Plug that key in here. Open up. Leave. Ba 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 da. It does start one more mystery. We just have this last one. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. Alright, let's do it. I dare to meet Aphrokatie. We've already done this once before, so let me... a new game is spreading among your friends. Dare to sing the unused school restroom after classes. Dare to meet Aphrokatie. Oh, it's like Bloody Mary. We had that same thought when we went through this the first time. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses, and he tends to complete the dangerous dare. We're going to complete this thing. We're going to try to get this second ending. Gather gossip about the current mystery. How do I gossip? Let me go to the hospital real quick because I also do have that that artery that I need to fix. There we go. I just want strength to the end of the thing. Perfect. Alright. Investigate school? Oh, there we go. Recruit allies, learn gossip. Let's do that. Latest gossip. It's been so hard to get any sleep lately. If 000 didn't make those drawings, then who did? Yesterday she told me she saw it again. Forced to help you. Is that the gossip we wanted? How do I get gossip? Really busy. Let's hang out some other time, okay? Get allies, get gossip. Our doom is already pretty high. Let's leave that alone. That one's not good. Real injuries. Seaside. They seem relaxed. They look fine. Taking the pen apart and putting it back together over and over. Access rooftop. Talk with student. Mumbling something to herself. Leave her alone. You don't have a telescope. Aphrokatie asks which paper you want. You must refuse everything. Is that what we wanted? Yes. You've heard some versions of the legend. Everyone agrees you can't take anything the man offers you, though. Okay. Alright. I think we got it. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you aren't the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Bye! A box cutter, broken. Sharp yet fragile. We're gonna put this in storage. Reported it to your principal, who promises he will take care of it. If your friend's safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city library make mention of Aphrokatie. Investigate. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of 000 Park. You can cast one spell without paying anything. Wait, actually, hold on. Frostbite. This is messed up. It said I could do it. You read a story about a vengeful samurai, about a known for wearing a crimson red cape. Interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. School? Investigate. Dead man's float. The pool is emptied at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. What if we, turn on the lights? Turn on the lights. Lucky for you, no horrors lurk in the water. Perfect. One of the articles mentions a young doctor performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. Assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information? When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed, mumbling something quietly as you passed by. Let's talk to them, against our better judgment. You try reasoning with them to tell you what happened, but it doesn't work. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they roughed you up. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all the records with him. Why would he do that? It's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Zach. I appreciate it. Where's this body? How's the match? Who's playing? You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Heart's still beating. The sight almost makes you sick. The principal has ordered for the school to be closed down for the investigation. Walking to the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mom. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Okay. Baller. You break the window and get inside the school and notice the cursed toilet is on the 3rd floor. Get over here. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. Sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors is open on its own. And close the door. You walk to the door and try to close it. Something is blocking it. You look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. Prepare for combat. Back off from the toilet as the door slowly opens. The girl in a tattered uniform is standing there. Her head twists unnaturally as she makes a roaring, rattling sound. The door behind you slams shut. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go close these blinds real quick. It's the same, but I'm about to turn it off and sleep. What's the score right now? Toilet ghost. This attack can't hurt an enemy. Now you want to tell me how I'm supposed to... Here we go. Sever their ties to our world. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, the ghost freaks you out. And take him out. What's that? Corpse dust. What is this? Plus experience, minus 2 luck. Put that in storage. Oh, hold on. You're not turning back now. You step into the last stall and close the door behind you. Gain a random spell, lose 1 to 2 reasons. Nope. Yeah, this is fine. Investigate the cursed tortoise. Legend, alive. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tiles. You can see the top of his head, taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. A masked man, dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from the outside. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? I don't want anything from you. It's getting darker. The tall man in the red coat slowly takes their mask off as stall walls wither and rot. Reality starts to crumble. Aphrokatie, true form. 13, 9, and 2. This one goes hard. Minus 3 damage to all. I think we got it. Perfect. 80% chance to hit all of its 80s. So let's just go ahead and do the 3, because we've got a better chance of 1 of 3 landing than 1 of 2. Who are you? Easy. Resolve combat! When you wake up, you find yourself back in the toilet stall. Thinking it was all a dream, you stand up only to hear a crack from under your shoe. There lies a broken crimson mask. Aphrokatie might return one day, but now you know that ancient horrors can be defeated. Yeah, continue. Old God stirs. Weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Level up. +1 perception, additional inventory slots, +1 luck. We're at the very end, so let's just do the additional inventory slot and then the additional stamina. Yeah. Take that key. Another day begins. Mr. Man is out in the hallway. All of our mysteries are solved. Okay, yeah, let's go to the lighthouse. Lighthouse time! Unlock! Use the key to open the padlock. Now go in. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and as fast as you can. I'm afraid there won't be an easy way back once you climb these stairs. Start climbing. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering and is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird, moist goop. Just inhaling the fumes make your eyes itch and water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. Do it. Not enough strength. Just surprised at how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. Force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. Buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you are wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. Photos include enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. It's like the second enemy you fought this run. That's unfortunate. Which mystery did I do first? It was found footage in the forest. I feel like it was Leech Girl. Wrong answer. It starts to hurt. Is everything just something you've imagined? Photos suddenly disappear, and so does the door, allowing you to continue. Oopsies. Following the winding staircase, someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them except one. Title of the second mystery you investigated. So, found footage was the first one. Beckoning Bulletin was the last one because we'd done it before. Violent Vigil was the one we'd done that before. It's gotta be Household Hell. You rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it, and the gate opens. I knew it. I can't remember exact enemies, but I remember the mysteries. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. Rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. Kashi-san, the ultimate opportunist. Bang! Bang! Oh, I don't have a broken bone. That's unfortunate. Bang! Bang! Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but she knows an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the center pillar. There's a switch inside. You'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. Alright. Not enough dexterity. You can feel the sharp glass ripping your flesh as you search for the switch. Finally, you grab a cable and follow it with your bleeding fingers until you find the button. With a buzz, the gate opens. Ugh. Dark clouds toward the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Did I? Oh. Okay. Vision. Beat the crap out of that telescope. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. Yeah! The next day feels like a bad dream. You manage to stop the ritual awakening of the eldritch old god, but the sun is down. Stir and slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations! You are safe. For now. Word. Word, 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 word. You survived! I chose timeline A. Whatever that means. Alright, let me look at the events. Not the events. The endings. I think. Is this what I want to see? I don't think this is what I want to see. Go back. Mystery monograph. We haven't done the mermaids, so I want to do that one. We haven't done the worrying write-up. Fable, Perilous Parable. Mysterious myth of Medusa metamorphosis. Freakish fable of a frightening flood. Whatever this question mark is. And the restless rumors. Alright, we've got a few more to crank out. We'll probably go until... Oh. We'll probably go until we've gotten at least one ending in all the stories, and then I'll probably go through off stream and get the rest of them. If I feel so inclined to 100% it. There you go. Finished the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. Resting at home raises doom. Medical history. We're gonna die. Alright, discharge summary. Getting rid of this discards it. All combat actions are slower. Can you stop it? Medical kit. Getting 2 bandages. And you can heal 1 major injury with this, so we'll keep this here for now. Open that. Empty bottle. We're going to rain. Let me look at your clothes. No jackets, samurai, bar brawl, mafia. We liked the mafia. We're gonna keep the mafia. So cute. Alright, let's do our EXP boost. Set ourselves up for success. And then our mysteries. We'll do Far Out Fable first, and then we'll do the abnormal arm, see if we can get this one. Ooh. Ooh. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree you need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen? You ask yourself as you board the bus. Alright. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it, or listen when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. A small village and nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Someone is waiting for you? Continue. Just continue. Your group has arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore. The festival begins in the evening. To progress this mystery, choose actions that will advance the clock. If you learn about the terrible secret of the village, more actions will unlock. Alright, so we have explore the wheeled village and check out the inn. Let's check it out. Inn's room is dusty, like it hasn't seen the visitors in years. I wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. Onsen sounds good. Relax a bit. Onsen sounds good. Hot spring feels great. Finally, you can relax for a bit and enjoy the warm water. A word. Free actions. Again. Relax a bit. What does that do? Patches up your wounds. Okay. Enjoy the festival. Free action. Skip time. What does this do? There's still some time before the festival starts. The locals are seemingly busy setting up stands and decorating the place. A few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling something is wrong. Getting late. Look for friends. You simply to your friend, Ryuchi. Hey, can you lend me 2 funds? I really want to buy that item. No. Yo, gift subs on sale. 100 gift subs is $100 off. Chat Dewey. No. I'm in severe credit card debt. Yeah, extra no. Absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely not. No. Keep your money. Especially if that is true. A weird sound wakes you up. Step close to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to sleep when, suddenly, the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 300 figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? Who are they? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest, or try to find more information about the festival? Continue. That's only $4.99 plus tax. Sorry, $499? That is true. You're right. It is only $4.99 as opposed to what, $5.99? You are correct. But also, save your money. We're gonna go look at the forest. We don't take up those kinds of deals, clearly. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and, by the look of them, they were made recently. Sorry for the signs. You can't tell what the strange symbol means. Wandering aimlessly in this forest, it'll take some time before you pick up the trail again. Explore the weird village. Yeah, she said I should. I got to now. No, you do not. You do not got to. You do not got to. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat level increases. Whoa. Odd. Someone is watching you behind the trees. This group you've been following is gathered nearby in the forest. They're now doing some sort of ritual clearing up ahead. The only vantage point is a large rock. I fall down and hurt myself. But I didn't hurt myself too bad. Going back to the inn, you overhear two masked villagers. They're talking about something, awakening in the next dawn. You don't know what's up with that. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. Festival's ending tomorrow, and you can't be too careful. Villagers seem to follow your every step here. Then you go in, and we're going to rest. Perfect. You're funny, Quickly. You're funny. You're surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of the forest. Closer, however, you discover he's wearing a realistic mask that falls to the ground. No, I do not have a moment to speak about your product. Look for a weapon. Watch. Equip the broken bottle. He grabs me. 57% chance. Just hit him. Just punch him. Take him. Whatever this is. But it's still two. It's still two regardless of what we do. Tells you his sweet lies. And punch him one more time. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Oh. Is that blood? Where is everyone? Today's goal: find the missing people. A trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there's an answer waiting for you. You start to recognize some of the paths and rocks you've seen earlier. 4 actions until sunrise. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. We're going to investigate the ground for clues. Failure. Did wolves learn how to walk on their hind legs? Are you stupid? Big dog, what? Why is this what we're doing right now? Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. A small statue looks alien and menacing. Right. Success! Kneeling by the shrine, you discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue. Abandoned factory. This must be the place they took everyone. Ah! While exploring the factory, you're caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. After tying you up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come, you hear a raspy voice, your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. Signal towards the door behind her. Our master is waiting for final blood sacrifice. Struggle. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Am I meant to do anything here? I don't like that they're all looking at me like this. Oh! Did he just, like, explode? With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights and the hand of the police officer saving you from falling. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual, blood, and eldritch being. The village is abandoned with no trace of blood anywhere. You're the only one seeing the ancient horror. What? What? Well, you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them. The people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would happen if you didn't stop the ritual in time. I'm confused. I am so mega confused. One additional slot becomes available in all shops and removes the illicit tag, additional inventory slot, and bonus EXP. We're gonna go with the additional inventory slot. And then more reason. I could definitely use it. What? I just sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Open. Open. Let's go take a bath. And regain some of our reasoning skills. Because we are struggling right now. Status. We're good right now. We're good. We're cool. We're cool. Alright. Next, let's do the alarming account of abnormal arms. But I feel like we're close to getting this other one. Is there a way to see like what timeline I'm in? But I imagine that probably has something to do because that said timeline A on our other thing. New achievement unlocked. 1984. I imagine the timeline has something to do with what we're doing here. Go back to the town screen. Your home. What is this custom mysteries button? Oh, custom mysteries found. Demolition of an old inner-city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate incidents, and most recently, the death of 6 people suspected of arson. Alright, we're going to assume that we're in the right timeline, I guess. Woman was strangled in her bed. Probably do a custom run after this, honestly. See if we can't take out the game. Investigate. Oh, let's shop for items real quick. Compass, camera, assault, backpack. Random discount item. No thank you. Pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you last seen her. These days, she's monitoring a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Invite her for coffee this time. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you're a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for recent horrific events? Here is your pet. Pet. And then I'm gonna be right back because I don't have any more water. I have to go get more. Oh, my bad. I said very good timing on the hydrate. I just came back. I grabbed a little bit of a little snack. I was a little peckish. And are you heading off to sleep, love? Thank you for the hydrate as well. There we go. He's a little bit, there we go. Here he is. Yeah, I need drum exhaust. Yeah, go sleep, love. You got an early day. You got an early day. Yeah. Out is the what's the plan for Saturday? If I still have these a little bit. Where, when, and where, and how do we need to be? Oh, good morning, Kitty. I set myself up for you to sit with me, will you? No, you're gonna go sit by yourself. I love you. Alright, let's see if we can, like, trick it into the check for, like, the check failure. You don't find anything. The smell of blood makes you weak. I was expecting something. What is that? Oh, one neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. Honestly, no freaking clue. I'll figure it out tomorrow and let you know. Alright, sounds good. I sleep. Good night, love. Enjoy your sleep. I'll be there in, like, 2 hours, give or take. Probably more. 2.5. 3. I don't know. We'll see. Wandering an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brand of soda inside, but you can really use a drink. Get the most expensive one this time. Taste is so loud, but you enjoy the drink anyway. Then the neighbor is complaining about the weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. The baby something. Thank you. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming. I really don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello? Are you still there? Let's listen to it. You learn some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything the man said was the truth, humanity is doomed. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab the railing at the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Twisted corpse. Terrifying. Sever the ties to their world. Gain 1 stamina. How do I regain reason again? Where is it? Where is it? That was support actions. Spiritual actions is regain 1 stamina for reason, so it's defensive action. Gain 1 reason for stamina. Watch. Sever ties. Cut arms sinew. So -1 damage on all attacks. That's unfortunate. It bit me. That loser. Run it. Alright, let's see. Investigate the boiler room. Check the vent. Almost fall to the ground. You see the wise stare of this dead pervert. It's another pervert. Ah! Ah! We're not in the right timeline! The water levels suddenly increase, or is our city slowly sinking? What? Exploring the seaside location has a chance of inflicting drenched status. Fun. Fun indeed. Okay. Take a key. That. Open up. Ghost gray mist envelops the whole town. We're gonna take a bath. Regain our reason. Start a new mystery. Alright, so we have Beckoning Bulletin, Violent Vigil, and Bizarre Root of the Blood-Curdling Botanist. We'll do that one. Let's do that one. Your neighbor asked you to help. Husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She's worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Run it. Alright, investigate the school location twice to complete this quest. This card of the gardening company where the man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues can tell you something useful. Let's go home real quick and rest. Short nap on your bed. +2 stamina and reason. Do it one more time. There we go. I feel better about that now. Investigate the school. We'll get the side quest taken care of. An eerie sound. You come from behind you on the door. You decide to check it out. First glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Your eyes get used to the darkness. You discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles when you entered. Light the candles, pick up the book, study the writing on the back. Let's study the writing. You decipher the occult instructions and let the forbidden knowledge fill your brain. -2 reason, stamina, and then add a spell. Enthrallment. Gain an additional follower. Discard on use. Costs 4 reason to use. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, run it back one more time. You enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. Look for a first aid kit. You find the first aid kit anywhere. Could have moved somewhere else. Whack. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? Alright, do I have any? I do. Deal -1 damage. Cut arm sinew. Oh, is that like a muscle fiber? Let's go to the hospital. Enter. Doctor's office. Take the painkiller. And then we're going to perform surgery on our arm. Discard. Alright, now we're set. So with that painkiller, medical kit. Oh, I could have healed a major injury. That's whatever, I'll do it next time. Need stamina. Alright. Downtown. Your path is blocked by a rotting corpse covered in poison ivy. Love that for me. Love that for me. The hit chance is better here. Better. Pseudocharm. Run it back again. Oh. One more. A new injury. Broken nose. Resting is less effective. Whack. Resolve combat. Alright, your son has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month, he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen dispatch orders with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt, and I'll look for it. Ooh, shopper items. Hold on. Fake knife. Trinket. +1 dexterity. Perception. No. No. It's almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Yeah, help him. You find another letter behind the wardrobe. It explains that the reason your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking you. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. Alright. The dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid. You think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. Let's go home. Let's rest. Don't do that again. Follow painkillers. Sit in your couch and read your favorite book. Alright, that's okay. Puts us in a relatively okay-ish spot for now. Friends returning from a trip to Aphrokatie has invited you to dinner. This time they got other stuff. A real feast full of exotic meats. Pretty late, and you can't stay for long, but the host asks you to take anything home with you. Refuse politely. The wine is terrific. The steak is to die for. Let's go with the wine this time. Of course, I have enough bottles to last a whole year, your friend says, handing you a bottle. Word. What does the bottle do? +3 reason. With this card. Yes. Oh, it becomes an empty bottle now. Can be used to store liquids. +2 stamina. Don't overdose it. What if we overdose right now? Alright. Additional damage against ghosts and eldritch enemies. Extra funds gained for completing the mystery. And firearms as melee weapons deal more damage. I like the signed contract. And then we'll do stamina. We can heal ourselves here soon. Dark, you don't remember the trees growing so close to each other. -1 modifier to all skill checks. Alright. Whack. Absolutely whack. Take it. Parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. All nearby trees are connected to the underground. The main limb branch leads east. You make a mental note to avoid the region. Alright, do not go east. Or where we are. So let's go west. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. Almost inspiring. Let's get lost in our thoughts this time. Alright, you get completely lost in your thoughts and fall into a hole that was completely covered with branches and leaves. Who set up the trap, and for whom? Probably for you, dummy. They knew you were gonna fall in it. Your road looks promising, but it branches in 2 different directions. Which one is the correct one? This way. Walking through a tree nursery, you suddenly stop. Something feels off. Isn't it too early for the leaves to change their color? Or you can continue your investigation. Someone grabbed your leg. Bark woman. Okay. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. And then we've got 2 HP, so let's go do our support action and see if we can't find a better weapon. Nope. Punch, punch, punch. Alright, next we'll use our medical kit. Use it to heal, hopefully, our cut artery. How do I use it? Oh, I should have used this. Okay. Testing is less effective. Whatever. Whatever. Plus, reason adds a new status. What is our status? Nicotine rush. All combat actions are faster, and we're hungover. -1 to all stats at the end of the current mystery. If we even make it there. Then the storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. And now you discover strange markings on the cave walls. Decipher them! Recognize the strange symbols and connect them to the horrors plaguing your town. Dirt road you've been following suddenly ends. You have to go back. Let's do this one. It said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it? What happened to his power? Attracted the attention of something terrible. Word. Stumble upon a half-eaten deer carcass. You're losing blood. Seek help! Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. The sound is getting closer. Rib cage woman. What? Alright. Punch. We could probably find a better weapon now that we're here. Oh! Ribs expand, revealing a disfigured face. Ew. Ew. I found a broken bottle. Once more. This is not helpful. Resolve the combat. We're gonna die here. We are indeed. Badly bleeding. Cover that up. In the forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacing when you get closer. Don't risk it this time. Decide to leave the animal behind. Sorry, boss man. Dirt road you've been following suddenly ends. You have to go back. Alright, let's go back this way. Bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. What does peace of mind mean? You know, you made it, like, you feel like you made a huge mistake. Oh, I add doom and get punts. Word. Alright, I know that for next time. Chosen timeline A. I don't know what that means. Meep. Alright. Randomize again. I hate it, but we're gonna do it. I customize the timeline? ABC obtains additional 4 skins for random student allies. Base game unlockables. Okay, one last thing. A tall man left a suitcase for you this morning. He said you will know the password. I wonder what that could mean. Will I know the password? I don't know what that means. Should I know what this means? Oh, do I have it right? Whatever that means. Alright. Kiri Minami, 20 female. Could the ghost be following her in any way connected with all the weird events happening in this town? Plus knowledge, minus strength, start with a random spell. Well, I can pick a character. A backstory? Filling up, the game will only draw generic and character-exclusive perk cards. Friendly choice determines the choice of available additional actions and changes in both mysteries and ending. How do I get timeline B then? Okay. Plus dexterity minus knowledge, plus strength minus knowledge, plus charisma minus strength. Let's say strength or stamina. Plus perception minus dexterity, plus knowledge minus dexterity. Let's do starts with a random ally. We can do medical history for this one. We can do that. Yeah. For sure. Okay. Adventure set during the events of classic mode. It's hopeless. You can't stop the old gods. In this mode, there are no mysteries to solve. Earn points by surviving an endless stream of encounters. Yeah, we're gonna go this one. Classic mode. Somewhere, a group of people gathers trying to awaken their master. Fighter God. Devouring Fire. Showering Eye. The Thing Forsaken by God. I guess let's do the Thing Forsaken by God. I actually did mention a long time ago. I always find a way to use mirrors to ensnare. Oh, okay. This is the one we just did. Okay. Here's our allies. Kazumi. Cheaper treatment and surgery actions. Oh, word? I can patch that up. Word? I love you. Continue. This is hurting my eyes right now. Empty bottle. Can I change this in here? I hate this. You could leave something to charge here. Let us get the experience boost and start our mysteries. Alright, Historical Saga. Let's do that one. This was like the siren people, from what I remember. There are 2 items to complete this quest. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can pick up a few things before I discard a few things. Start your investigation, hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. Look at my little friend. Walking to the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mom. Every time I've done this, she has hit me with the door, so let's let the police handle it. Tell the girl to wait while you look for an officer. In fact, she's gone. That is fine with me. Although you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit? You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful? Chat. Certainly nice to meet a little friend after so many years, but you don't learn anything important. Womp womp. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering into the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Let me find something! The reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking directly at it. Goizo is getting closer. That was a curse. Ocean is calling. Chance of a negative side effect is each seaside investigation. Ooh. I hate that. Fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Investigate again. Someone bumps into you as she runs from a beauty parlor. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She's carved out her own eyes. I can't see it, she cries. You can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Goizo reflected in the beauty parlor's mirrors. Odd. Surely someone else must have caught these. You look around, hoping to spot one of them. What if I just, no. Investigate. Pick it up. We'll be good. Town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. Ancient wooden temple occupies a small hill at the town center. Warehouse job, try to recruit allies, pray the temple. Let's look for a job. Always a job for a person like you. You help with unpacking the fish. It's like unbearable, but you earn good money. Investigate. Again. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. Beating movements of his arms disturb you. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace yourself. Sudden blizzard disappears as quickly as it began. Slow interrogation, the young man managed to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. You've discovered a desperate solution. Underwater city is rising. You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you on your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. Buy them around! No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. Oh, can I not do this one anymore? Whack! I don't want to break open my medkit. I don't want to buy anything with my funds either. You go out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your rapid breathing and pounding heartbeat. You're at the water's edge, breathless. Thus, fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. Their lanterns move farther and farther away, and you hear the odd chanting slowly fade with the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat is out of sight. It is pitch black again. There's nothing to do now. You head home, the weird chant still in your head. No one spoke to the fishermen after they sailed off. The grieving mothers would not let their children anywhere near the cursed beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. Okay. The old gods. Thirst. Crimson moon spotted over Shiakawa. Puts everyone on edge. Alright, word. Take the key. Open everything again. We will I already took it back, right? Okay. Oh, change clothes. Aspiring idol, rebel outfit, collection, star. I like the rebel outfit. This time we like that one. Alright, start a new mystery. Next, we're gonna do probably the vicious verses of the violent vigil. We've got C, we want A and B now. Hopefully. Oh, this is the uncle who died. Okay. Uncle who died. Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown path. Let us explore the mansion. You find a heavy tome wrapped in a moth-eaten velvet black thing. I didn't read that correctly. Read it! You convert some of the secrets of the sleeping god. Resolve. 9 p.m. Explore again. Investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. Womp womp. Alright. No, you enter a dark room. There's no way they allowed your grand uncle to just lie here. What was the correct order? Before I do anything, let's go see if we can talk to the guy for his thing. Vigil pamphlet. Oh, Aphrokatie. Young heiress. Young woman weakens, sprinkles her nose, and she notices you. It's where you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. Can you get this letter? Here, take mine. Alright. So if I go back, now that I have the letter, pray over the body. Bow, 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 clap. Supper, pray over the body. Clap, clap, bow, clap. 1 a.m. ... Feed the plant in the study with blood. Cover the mirror in the storage room. End of the vigil. Okay. So I feel like now that we know this, we want to follow this one to the letter. So pray over the body. Bow, 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 clap. It's 10 p.m., right? Yeah. Go to the bedroom. Bow, 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 clap. Yes. Okay. So from here, inspect his foot, maybe? You copy it onto your pamphlet. Whatever that means. Is it that symbol there? Oh yeah, it's that symbol. Okay. So next, go into the corridor. It's 10 p.m. We're going to explore until 11 when we get the supper. Enter the art workshop. Check out the masks instead. 12. And we're going to equip this mask. So I have more room in my inventory. It's 11 p.m. now. So now we're going to do the supper. It smells so nauseating. It almost makes you sick. And then we want to explore again. Looks like one of the previous owners of the mansion liked to read. Oh, let's check out the table this time. Notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman. Trying to understand them, you read a passage aloud. Nothing happens, but you suddenly feel watched. You leave the reading room quickly. Alright, it is now 12 a.m., so we're going to go pray. And it's clap, clap, bow, clap. Body's missing. Where is he? I'm supposed to pray for this guy. 1 a.m. We're going to explore. And we'll come back to the study at 2 to feed the plants, I guess. Right? Yeah. Feed the plant in the study with blood. Okay, so explore, I guess. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old, rundown mansion room. Things like spoiled milk and only has 2 doors, one of which you came through. Go through the other one. Finding yourself back in the corridor, you see a man vanishing behind a corner. Fortunately, you're too slow to catch up. It's 1 a.m. It's Miss Ma'am. Let's not pretend like we want to be here. Okay, explore again, because 1 a.m. is like a question mark. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. Man-eating plant. Okay, this is fine. And to grab our improvised weapon and then punch. Let's equip this. And then hopefully it's worse than if we didn't have the weapon at all. Just punch him. Punch, punch, punch. Whack. Alright, where's our support that gives me stamina? No. Defensive. Regain a reason for 2 stamina. No. Support. This one. Regain a stamina for 2 reasons. There we go. Whoa. Resolve. Alright, let me look at my status real quick. Oh, we're good. We're cool. We're cool. We can level up. Taking damage in combat grants a small experience bonus. Faster offensive actions. Extra damage against human enemies. Let's do with... Because imagine that means being able to smack people. Let's do that one and our stamina. We're good-ish. Alright, so now we're back at 2 AM. And we need to go to the study. Yo, how's the current playthrough? It's going good so far, I think. I don't understand the timeline still. But we're getting more endings, and we're getting more of the stories unlocked. We're trying to get this first one for the Vigil right now, because the last time I played, I didn't have the pamphlet. And now I do, so we're trying to see if following the pamphlet to the letter gives me a new one. Outside of that, I just suck at fighting people. But how are you? Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. How goes all of the things? Yeah. Now we go to the study to feed the plant. I hate that. You cut your hand and pour some blood on the soil. Hopefully that's enough. Ah! My chapstick! No! Okay. Yeah, combat can be rough. Combat is rough. Especially because I've been playing through with the, I've been playing quick plays until, like, right now. I did a custom playthrough, thinking that I could, like, get a different timeline. I didn't. And so we're trying to play through with a medical history background, and that's just rough in general. I'll go so far, just moving a ton of stuff at work. Oh, fun. So you're working today? Is it as long as what you were working Sunday? Did you work a whole lot of overtime, or is it, like, relatively okay? Alright, we fed the plants. We can go explore until 3, and then we have to cover the mirror. Go back out. 3 AM, we're gonna go to the storage room. Local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into the local inn and stitched them together. Let's check out the sewing machine now. Why didn't you give me a different result? Alright, 3 AM, go to the storage room. Right? Go to the storage room? Cover the mirror in the storage room, yeah. Check the wardrobe. And a meat cleaver. How do I cover you? Where is this mirror? Where is the mirror? What? I don't even know where it is. Alright, you know what? Fine. Go back. Or why does it look different now? It's Miss Ma'am. And the Hollows. I guess explore then, since I can't cover it. Resolve. The vigil is nearing its end. The whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your warehouse. Whereabouts? Warehouse? I don't know what I said. My brain's not here anymore. All of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. Face blood in your mouth. As the slimy appendages get closer. Voice in your head tells you what to do. Hoping this one is shorter. All the equipment moves are in the same floor and building. Oh, that's nice. Nice and easy for you then. Is it still like bare bones, like setup stuff, or is it more complicated today? 390 70 490 65. Let's just equip this one. Might as well. Now that we have the symbol, let's carve it, I think. Loaded corpse of your uncle slowly floats into the room as the remaining walls collapse. The contract is not over yet. Okay? Horrible old man. I hate this. I hate that a lot. This? Oh, his damage is just doomed. Alright, weird, this is gonna be fine. Kill the other guest. It will deal 15 damage to the horrible old man. Oh? Okay. Deal damage. Right. You successfully run from the old man? What? I do this wrong? Price is paid. Voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. You wake up and find yourself lying on the wet grass. Oh, was sacrificing him? Was that the wrong answer? Oh no, cheated B? Was that the wrong answer? Yeah, it was the wrong answer. I already did this. I shouldn't have sacrificed them both. Use desktops and lots of furniture, office furniture. Very easy stuff. I had to move this brand new NZXT PC though with the new AMD GPU. Forgot what number they're on. Interesting. So, not putting yourself in a spot, because I know you're probably like not allowed to share, or like you're very limited in what you can share. Like what field do you work in again? I thought I had an idea of what you were, and now I'm confused. The monitor isn't unnecessarily large for a desk monitor. No, I can never be too large. I can never be too large. I would like to see every square pixel, every square inch of the screens that I'm working on. So, they're too big. Friendly dog disappeared last night. You'll have to find a new place to buy equipment. M. Take the key. Take a bath. I'm gonna go with extra stamina this time. Mega Merc. We are going to put this in storage and start a new mystery. Now this is emulation stuff. IT stuff from Microsoft. Oh, okay. Oh, so are you like kind of like a contractor? Do things for different different like companies and contracts and stuff? All right. So in our mysteries, let's do. So we have to do all 5 anyway. Let's do the abnormal arms. I know we're not gonna be able to get that ending anyway, and then we'll come back to like the thumbless or YouTuber and see where we're heading there. Investigate. I'm in one of the Xbox buildings. Oh, fun! I'm paid hourly, but yeah, it's like contract work. Interesting. You get like added like bonuses for like working with like different like places. Like when you work like, I imagine it doesn't work like this at all, but like when you work like military contracts, you get like a few of the military benefits, a few little perks like while you're working. Same for Microsoft, or is it just like you do the job and then you go home? Alright, investigate. The only metro line in town connects the university and science complex. You can take a ride to gain some time, but you gotta find things wrong. Let's walk instead. Walking to your destination takes precious time. Apartment is on the 3rd floor. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, and her skin is a ghastly pale yellow color. It is disturbing, and you struggle to look at it. Yeah, intimidated by the unsettling portrait, you're haunted by nightmares. Love that for me. You notice the odd placement of the ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through. Okay. The company employees get a bonus every so often. Not me, though, since I'm BBC. Okay. So you get the experience working for them. Oh, I know! I have a friend who does things like that. You work for them for, like, X amount of time, and then at the end of, like, contract, you have the ability, like, to join with them, right? Probably not, like, the military work, but, like, if Microsoft, like, wanted you to stay on, they could keep you, right? Woman jumps out of her apartment covered in blood. Calm her down. Woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you prevented something awful. Aw! Yay! Positive! You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Yeah, temp employee. Yeah, I know it. I know what that is. Interesting. Do you like it? How long have you been, like, bouncing around? Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice behind the door. I know you're there. Let's ask what's the matter this time. Before you can open the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. Luckily, you manage to stand still. After a couple minutes, the man retreats, probably unsure if you're home after all. Oh. I'd love to know what happens if I failed that. Might pivot into IT or cybersecurity, though. That's fair. You've been doing it for this long. It might be, might be time to, like, go full-time, right? That was not bad. Just a lot of brain-dead busy work most of the time. I feel like, is that not what you get a lot of the time in IT, or are you looking for, like big problems to solve? Telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything turns silent. Gas junkie. How do I know what you are? I feel like you're probably human, so we're probably set. Maybe. So 6 and 10. 10. I'll do 12 if I do this. Yeah, let's do that. As a potential. IT, you have to handle user tickets, but most of what I do is self-paced. Move back to working out. Enjoy working. What is my... Oh, I have a torn muscle and an angled hand. Okay, hold on. status. Torn muscle is major. Major. Read this one. Ah, man. Oh, I used the medical kit to treat. Ah, that's dumb. Dumb. Alright, can you, like... Can you hit this time? Maybe? Like, just, like, take her out? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another neighbor is complaining about the weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Let us investigate the vents. An envelope lying on a pillow inside your bedroom. The inside is cash and a note from someone who's been watching. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. How did this envelope end up in your bedroom? Result. Alright. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? Hang on. The phone, a little shaken up. I feel like I should probably always listen to him then. Check the vents. Boss man is right here. Continue. Continue. So, alright. +1 luck. Improved resting at home. Bonus experience gained. We're gonna do improved resting and then go for extra reasoning. Old God stirs. Your home. Safety. And then we are going to do hot water. And then go back. There we go. Alright, next we're gonna do the horrible history of household hell. Let's see about doing one of these. There are too many old mansions around this town. Manor is one of them, supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. This is the only tragic event that took place there. Investigate. Funds. Examine it in reason. Funds to items. Shovel, a monkey wrench. Crowbar. Let's see, we have our meat cleaver that does a damage of 4, 65% chance to hit. We could probably do a crowbar instead. It has a better chance to hit. Not too bad. Yeah, let's do that. Equip. Heal injuries. Let's see, allies and perks. Kazumi. If I talk to you. You hear? Never mind. Okay. Let's go to the hospital then, because I know I have a torn muscle to look at. Enter. Take that. Torn muscle. Yeah! She's got me hooked up. She's got the hook up. Alright. Spells. Alright, investigate the school. We can pick up 1 or 2 things. Maybe. Hey! I say you! Chippy! Chippy! Alright. I'm upset that the little dog is no longer available. The bottle smashes on the wall behind you. A rioter! We'll do this one and this one will have 10. This one is also a 10. But it's a higher chance to hit 10, so let's do that. Alright. Oh! Oh! Do it again. Boom, boom. Gotcha! What do we pick up? A prescription. Resolve. What does this one do? I don't even know where I would do this. Put this here for now. Over to the seaside. Investigate. Do you have anything new? No, it's the same thing. Okay. Investigate. Walking the beach, you spot a weirdly colored rock. It seems to be covered in some kind of black algae. Getting closer, you realize it's not a rock. It's a drowner sponge! Oh, we're gonna die. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna die. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Alright. Let's run it one more time, see if we can't find... That's better on the eyes, thank you. Let's run it back one more time, see if we can't find, like, one more news story. Tarasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Heck. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. You can escape from combat encounters, and then the medical history. Oh, she's so cute! Okay, continue. Take our bath. Experience boost. Open up. Open up. Nice day outside. Wait, let me look at her clothes. Transfer girl. Casual shirt. Teen witch. WZ86. I like the teen witch. She looks very cute. Okay. Violent Vigil. All of these we've done. I feel like we've probably done all of these by this point now. Alright. So, let us do... Let's do the horrible history of Household Hell. Try this one again. Investigate. Travel to school. We want to pick up a friend. And this guy looks tough, but she looks kind of tougher. So we're gonna have her join us. Give me a break, man. They look like heads. They look fine. Will you come join me? I don't have time for games. So they seem relaxed. Can you come join me? You're always such a kidder. Man! Ridiculous. Alright. No friend for to meet. Investigate. Resolve. It's also years since a childhood friend moved away to university. Needs a light source. Red. Alright, let's see if I can get... Do I have a light source I can buy here? Get it. Rabbit feasting on a bloated corpse. Thirst up. Escape. At the beach, sure that the crabs won't leave anything but bones. Exactly. Investigate the mansion. Woo! Whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly a stone pillar burst to the floor where you just stood seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols of pain on the stone, you take a step closer. Study the symbols. Recognize some of the symbols from the stone tablet you saw at the museum. What's the connection? What kind of animal the spider caught in its web? Scare the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. Wonderful. You find a heavy tome wrapped in a moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you boil in disgust. Let's burn it. You may never know what's inside the city you spoke. That's a good thing. What is this? +1 strength, -2 max reason. Let's do it. Putting your hand in that hole is a bad idea. Seeing the big spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. Man. Open this up. Status. Bandage it. We're not dealing with it not going away. This way. Or it's just about a pair of legs sticking out of the bush. And then they twitch and move. Wonderful. Equip the branch. I missed all of them. No! There we go. There it is. I now have a cut artery. Weird noise coming from the locked study. Looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you can spare a minute to look through the books. You don't have time for this. Do the next room. Not sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens to the creak. Our dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. Make your way down. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. Let's see if we can explore some more. Follow a winding corridor until you stumble upon something really strange. On one side of a series of vintage-looking speakers, all connected to a single unit. Speakers must be the source of the sounds. You see a knob, allowing you to change its frequency. For what? Will it just like stop me when will it start giving me buttons to press when I get to a certain thing? Or am I just like, is this like a clue I should have had? I feel like this is probably part of the side quest that I didn't do. Womp womp. Step closer. Alright, continue. Roads leading out of the town are closed by police. They'll have to find a new way out. I don't think I was ever trying to leave, but okay. Take the key. Let us. Oh, hold on, back up. Oh, we want to gain more stamina. Alright, next. Powerful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. Let's try that one again. I think that one was the one I had to discard things, right? Yes, I had to discard things. And then let me look at what's here. We'll buy that. Just to discard. And then hopefully we'll find something else that I don't have to buy things. Again. Seeing the two chop off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. Oh! Research notes, call the police, do nothing. Research the notes. Notes lying nearby tell of an ancient civilization with an unspeakable horror. You managed to learn an incantation, but the horrifying image will stay with you for a long time. Where's our spell? Flesh Regrowth, plus 3 stamina, but minus 2 max. Let's do it! Expel Evil, minus 6 Doom, one time use only, minus 2 stamina. That is a not good image. That is not great. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Realize, oh, they're pickpocketing me. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and then drop it before disappearing into the crowd. Level up. Claiming Mystery grants a random spell. Plus 1 luck, plus 1 perception. Let's do art knowledge. And then we'll do more stamina. You arrive at the fisherman's house. It stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Alright, let me go buy another set of things to discard. So I can get this. And hopefully take it out. Find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. I'm gonna accidentally drown them. Investigate. Art workshop, check out the masks. One mask looks similar. Resolve, what does this one do? Plus 1 damage against human enemies. Run it. That's cool. Alright, investigate again. Local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. Right for the cupboard. Oh! Success! Inside the cupboard, you find a sewing kit and decide to leave the room before any legends spring to life. What does sewing kit do? Plus 3 stamina, minus 1 charisma. Do it! Might as well, right? Surely someone else must have caught these. You look around, hoping to spot one. Town stocks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. Let's try. Let's look for the job. Ah, there's always a job for a person like you. Why is it? I feel like strength check, success, and failure I get the same. Or maybe it's I've failed both times and I don't remember the first time. Blood. Oh. Travel to a hospital. Let me go heal myself. She has to give me money to do it. That's stupid. Young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his sketch. Investigate. Investigation. Resolve the events. Investigate again. Cool air suddenly fills your mouth. Tastes metallic. Or you can react to your low growling sound coming from behind you. Canis, the lunar cat. Bird. 4. That's 7. 8. Watch. Perfect, I missed. Watch. There we go. It'd just be easier to just run the punches. There it is. Sorry, kitty. Alright. Investigate the beach. Full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Footsteps are silent in the sand, and the only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow dots navigating across the sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified of their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. Good. Black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw the boats out on the waves. Though some claim they seen strange beings coming to the port at night. Yay! What now? Air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Rest action is less effective. Ugh. Take the key. We're going to go for more reason. And then restart. Freaky feature of found footage. Rancid ramen. Let's go with freaky feature. Investigate. Alright, investigate the mansion location twice completely. So let's go ahead and investigate the school like we normally do. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation. The receptionist was certainly never allowed. If only there was a way to make it go away for a while. Let's talk to her. Failed. You weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access the database. This has been a waste of time. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Let us go. Sudden growl coming from behind the corner makes you stop. The ghoul. Oh, she's kind of cool looking, actually. Oh! Launch. We have another cut artery. Oh, we had the same cut artery because I don't have money. A broken jaw. I can't cast spells. Exposed ribs. This is bad. This is bad. Thank you. Do I have any minor injuries? Or are they all major? Hinge that one. We gotta get rid of that. We gotta get rid of that artery. I can sell this one back. I don't need it anymore. Enter. Go to the doctor. Look at our skill or our cards. And do our thing. Okay. Cool. She did not get us our... Oh, she's not here anymore. That's why. The last time we had Miss Ma'am. Okay. Use. Alright, village. Village. Walk through the village, crops wave in the breeze, following your every movement. Ugh. Yay, forest time. This time, destroy the shrine. Failure. You topple the evil-looking statue. Nothing seems to happen, but you have a terrible feeling about it. This one. An old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. Let's ignore it. Back off, not wanting to start a potential crime scene. Smart girl. All paths look the same. Key lost. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in the forest. The sound is getting closer. This ribcage woman. 8. You just growl at me? Stop growling at me. Alright, I can hit her with the one for the one time. Let me go reset. It's in support actions. Yeah. There we go. We're kind of like reset-ish. Feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. Start. Ooh, confront them. Failure. Decomposing skin and vacant stare can learn me one thing. The corpse someone has propped up. The idea that someone could do it so close to you and so quietly makes you shudder. Oh. This one. Peace of mind. Thank you. What are our status effects right now? Minus 20 max. Okay, 20%. Investigate the parasitic organism. Perfect. Easy. Next we have extra damage against ghosts and eldritch enemies. Additional spell slots. Let's do the additional damage and then do more stamina. This one. Forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. Find it, you discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. Help the dog! Free the injured dog. Thankful, the animal follows you. Aww! Yay! Attack dog! +1 extra damage. He's so cute. Are you kidding me? Yeah, are you kidding me? He's so cute. This one. Wandering through the woods, you discover strange carving in the trees. Decipher them. Certain the missing people were here. You are on the right trail. That one. Tape shimmers beneath the surface. The splashy sound, something emerges from the murky depths. Leech girl once more. We have 11. 14. We're gonna do that. Easy. Easy. You glance around and notice more people are wearing those strange masks. They're preparing for something meant things get more expensive, so this time let's do this can't be healthy. What are they protecting themselves against? Take a deep breath, and the air around you feels heavy as if it's thick with invisible poison. You cough and your eyes begin to water. The world around you is not as safe as you once thought. Whack. Rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. Table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. Let's peek inside this time, because last time we took the cassettes and ran, and it didn't do anything with them the rest of the time. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process what you're looking at. A gigantic eye, staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. Lose consciousness. You got it. At the very last moment, a suspicious tall man grabs you by the collar. He explains he's part of a cult protecting the house and the mystery entity below it. You've got a bigger purpose than to die here, he says, before knocking you out. You wake up a few hours later on a bus heading back to your town. Oh. Interesting. Closing shadow cast with the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. Nothing else gets additional floor. If we even make it there. We're kind of struggling right now. Alright, take a bath. We're going to go for extra stamina. And run it. Next, let's do the Violent Vigil. Tokyo Law Firm. Oh, it's the same guy. Oh, it's the same great uncle. Okay, we can do this time. We know what we're doing. Okay. So explore the mansion. Planning out your next steps. It got you thinking about everything that needs to be done, and then everything that could happen, and every awful thing that's already happened, and now all you can think about is just how scary and horrible things are. Push through it, big girl. You really are pathetic. Oh. You wipe your eyes and just try to keep going. But no matter how hard you try, you can't get those thoughts out of your head. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Hello, boss man. Pay him your respects. Explore the mansion. Catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Love that. Alright. Before we do anything, go to the corridor. Talk to the people. There's the pamphlet. Pamphlet this time says bow clap, bow clap. Word. Go back in here. Right? Bow clap, bow clap. Bow clap, bow clap. I think you got the order right. Inspect this foot. And it's that trident looking thing. Okay. Then we need to go explore. And then we'll go to dinner. Suddenly a wall before you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. Hole-ridden thing. Yay. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. We've got defensive actions. Regain a reason for 2 stamina. 7. That should be fine for now. There we go. Do that for now. Okay. Regain our stamina. 1, 2, 3. And then punch him. There we go. Alright, 11 p.m. Supper time. Ah, smells nauseating, but you put some meat on your plate. Long pig steak. Add 2 stamina and adds a new status. What is that status? Pulse? -1 charisma. They look tasty. What? What? Okay. So we've got the thing. We're going to go explore again. You feel watched. Retreat. I love that. We were so close. That's upsetting. I wanted that one. But alright. With that, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. I'm gonna go get ready for bed because it is late. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Next stream will be Thursday. It might be a little bit delayed. I have talked to with my brother because Thursday we're doing Persona 4 and he really wants to watch and he's got work until 8. So stream may be delayed then. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and I will see you guys later.